Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber podcast. This is 2B to Kill You, aka Everett, for the what? Oh, Easter Sunday. Duh. I should be mentioning that, right? It's Easter Sunday. Or wait, no, no. Sorry, it's not Easter Sunday, right? According to Biden, it's Day of Transvisibility.
Technically, it is both.
I mean, it's both, but
Don't hurt yourself reading it.
huh?
You were fucking up hard on that. That's to say, don't hurt
No,
yourself trying to read that.
no. I'm trying to remember what it's called. If it was Trans Day of Visibility or Visibility of Trans Day or something, because I don't fucking care.
What? In case you can't see them, what are they like?
John Cena, bro.
That's
Chupacabras or something?
yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. Anyways, like I said, it's Easter Sunday on this podcast day, podcast number 11 or episode 11. Oh man, 11 fucking episodes with you fucking assholes. And obviously, as you guys can hear, I have Devin and JJ with me as usual. Go ahead and say what's up,
Two
guys.
people who can actually fucking speak words.
Oh my god, you know what I was trying to do. You know what I was trying to do. Oh my god, JJ, you want to add
Go
more
there.
to it? I'm like, you want to add more to it, motherfucker? This is a great start to the podcast, but hopefully,
Yeah, you suck.
yeah, well, whatever, dude.
I already
Anyways,
know.
anyways, like I said, podcast episode 11 on Easter Sunday and Trans Day, whatever it was that I was trying to say. How are you guys feeling? 11 episodes in.
Fine.
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Just typical day.
And now it's what, the fifth week, right? That we've done this in a row? We've gotten an actual, like, real good streak going.
Yeah, what's a 5-kill streak in Halo?
Shit.
I don't know. I'm not stupid.
Jesus. And there go all the Halo fans.
All 10 of them.
Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Why, guys? We're such a small.
I didn't know there was any Halo fans
There's a
after
killing.
Infinite.
I mean,
It's a killing spree. 5 consecutive kills.
I mean, normally I'd probably be like more like Devin Y, but fuck, after Halo Infinite, yeah, and the Halo show, there's not a lot of Halo fans left probably, which sucks because I like Halo Infinite a lot actually, and I've even liked the 343 Halo games. I thought Halo 4 was probably their best campaign story wise. I thought Halo 5 was it played really well. I don't know. And
Halo 5's story was fucking ass though.
I mean,
Live marketing.
there wasn't. I mean, the story was just like, oh, we got to stop Cortana. Oh, and the other team's like, oh, we got to stop Master Chief, and that's about it. I think the story wouldn't have been bad if they would have stuck to their guns with what they were doing with Halo 4. I think they tried to pivot a bit to be more quote unquote Halo after Halo 4 wasn't well received. I think they should have just stuck with what they were going to do throughout the whole thing. Because, I mean, like, even Halo Infinite switched up a lot of shit that they were doing because of Halo 5's uh, poor reception and everything. So that's a whole other topic for a whole other podcast or whatever. Just, yeah. I don't know. So, yeah, like I said, we're on our 5th week in a row, 11th episode. Got some stuff to talk about. It's kind of a slow news week, but there was some pretty big Xbox stuff, so we'll get into that. Before all that, what have we been playing, guys? JJ, more RuneScape, right? I'm getting that right. RuneScape.
I'm into that, brother.
Anything
And
else?
Demon Souls.
Oh yeah, we've been playing that.
That's it.
Sorry.
Yeah, those 2 games. Trying to find that fucking game. And I think that'll be the last Souls game that I play. 100% on the achievement / trophies, I guess.
Wait, you have everything for Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne, and Elden Ring?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Dark Souls 1. I was obviously tempted to actually play Dark Souls 1 360 to get all the achievements on 360 as well.
You fucking madman.
It's not
Goat, goat, goat tier.
like I think I was able to like kind of cheese the achievements back then on 360. For some of them, like make the weapons. But back then, I just eject the disc from the hard drive right when I get the achievement for like using an ember. And you can only get one ember per fucking playthrough until you get to the next new game plus. So I just did that shit and obviously reload the game, and I would have my ember, but I saw the achievement. That's when I just go to the next area to fucking max that weapon for another like magic or some shit.
Hmm.
Let's do it that way. I was able to achieve it that way for 360 at least. But then I realized I'm not that much of a dude that just stays inside and not touch
No,
grass.
no, no, no.
So
Now that you fucking talked about it, do it, pussy. Don't talk about it. Be about it. All
yeah,
right. You're like, I'm gonna do
I
it.
mean,
You know,
I
fuck
mean,
you.
okay, I think I do have Dark Souls 1 because since I got Dark Souls 3, they gave you Dark Souls 1. I think 360 free.
Was
So
that a
I
thing?
don't think it was it because I had what Dark Souls, yeah, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 1 remastered, Dark Souls 2, um, the fucking the fucking Xbox One version,
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Souls 3, Sekiro, Bloodborne,
No, we're
and
not doing that. You're
Elden
not. You're not. You're not adding Sekiro as a
It's a
Soulsborne game.
Sekiro.
It is not a
It's a Soul.
Soulsborne game. It is
It is a
not a
Souls game.
Soulsborne game.
Google it.
No,
Google it.
it is not a
Sekiro is a Souls
Soulsborne
game.
game. No, it's
It's fine.
not.
I know you don't want to beat it because you're dog shit. No, it's fine.
Anyways, all right, Devin. What about you? What have you been playing this past week?
Well, playing Demon Souls. I don't get all the achievements in those games because I'm not that good. I like playing with you guys, and I can handle my own, but I'm not terrible. I'm just kind of middle of the road. I can do them okay, but playing that, I got all but one achievements in MLB The Show 24.
Which one do you need?
I
Oh,
just
it
decided,
was like one that
yeah,
was
like
like time consuming, right?
I did the time consuming one because that one was just like the last one I needed was play 24 games minimum of 3 innings, and then there was I needed to get a sliding catch, but I was like, if I don't get a sliding catch, I just won't. It's just hard to do because like we have to let people get hits off of you for
Yeah,
one, and I like striking
Hip
people
hop
out.
flies. Yeah.
And it just has to be hit perfect, and it's just like a lot of times like my guys just get there, and I'm like, okay, and like it's really hard. Like you have to like it has to be a catch where you dive because if you don't like, you can't just like make your guy run slower and then dive for it. Like they'll get if they can get there, they just run as fast as they can there.
yeah,
Um, and if you try and like if you take control and like try to slow back, then like they just won't get there. It just like the timing and mechanics fuck. So it has to just be like you have to just luck into it where it's like so I may get that one or I may not eventually. It's just gonna be if it happens, it fucking happens. But if it doesn't, I don't really care.
yeah. I get you.
Um, and then I'm kind of playing the Sonic Superstars. I don't know, borrowing it from somebody. I mean it's classic side scroller Sonic. It's not bad.
Cool, cool, cool. Um, yeah, I've been playing some Demon Souls with you guys past week, but also, I've been playing as I'm playing for the podcast right now. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. I've been getting back into that, and I've been getting a lot of achievements from it this past week or whatever. I'd have to like look again while I'm doing this. I could probably just look real quick. But yeah, I don't know. I like the game a lot. I forgot that it was super fun.
You and the 10 other people really like that game.
Wow.
Those are Ghostbuster fans.
Looks like I got about like 16 achievements so far since I've been playing. But anyways, yeah, I've been playing it. I got into the Ghostbusters kick ever since the movie and everything. Re-downloaded all
Oh,
the games.
I didn't know there was a new movie. You haven't mentioned it once.
Oh, I'm gonna mention that movie so much because I fucking loved it, and I'm a Ghostbusters guy, just a Ghostbusters
Doesn't it
guy.
have that guy from Stranger Things?
Yeah, Paul Rudd.
No,
Okay.
Finn Wolfhard. What the fuck, dude? Okay. Anyways, yeah, been playing a lot of. You know what's funny? Actually, if you right now they're doing like a Twitch drop for Ghostbusters, the Spirits Unleashed game, which I'm like, really? Is it popular enough that I know? Yeah, I'm over here kind of talking crap about the game a bit, but I guess it's popular enough that oh, if someone's playing the game and has Twitch drops enabled, you can get like some ghost skins for your ghosts or whatever. So I don't know. That was an interesting thing to me that I saw that I was like, oh, okay. um, yeah, that's just been Demon Souls with you guys past few nights, whatever it was,
Yeah, 'cause
and
you haven't been chickening out lately.
okay. Anyways, all right, then we'll start getting into the talk since now we're doing that. Wow. Um, I'm looking at what I want us to talk about first because, like I said, it wasn't like it was kind of another slow week. I mean, not slow, but like just small stuff that's nothing too fucking earth shattering. You know what? We're gonna just start with the layoffs, I think, because there's like a few companies. There's Sega, Nintendo, and GameStop are all having layoffs of varying amounts or whatever. And honestly, I don't want to get into the numbers and all stuff because I mean it's just
Because big
layoffs.
numbers confuse you.
No, because it's just layoffs. I mean, like how long have we been talking about, or how many times have we been talking about layoffs? Just even this year alone, like
Like I feel like almost every week, except last week I don't think, but if it
well, I
was a
think we
lot.
did last week. I think there was. I'd have to listen again or look at the little itinerary, but yeah, I mean, just this year alone, we've had layoff after layoff after layoff after just way too many. And yeah, the Sega one is a little surprising. The Sega and Nintendo one because Nintendo, I don't know how they're losing money that they would need to have layoffs. Because I mean, when was the last time you saw a fucking Nintendo game, you know, on sale for less than like even $40? Like they don't really do that. Even older games, still $60. The Sega one is also surprising too because they've been releasing some games that have, you know, been popular enough. But I don't know. GameStop doesn't surprise me at all. That fucking store's been it's been on a downhill ever since a couple people stopped working there. I'm not gonna name names, just
Me and Devin. Yeah.
He's like, we all know who you're talking about. We all know who you're talking
The
about.
goats.
The goats. But I don't know. You guys, what are your thoughts on just more layoffs?
Par for the course.
Yeah.
It's really what it is at this point. I mean, again, like it's not really about like when it comes to Nintendo, like it's not really like about like it's just about these companies wanting to increase the bottom dollar. It's just really easy to lay off a few employees. Like it's
Ac-
just what it really that's what it comes down to.
Actually, for the Nintendo, never mind. I was thinking of it again. That does kind of make more sense actually for their layoffs when you're saying the bottom dollar. It's Nintendo of America that's having layoffs, not Nintendo as a whole. So that probably would make more sense because America is a greedy fucking country when it comes to their companies.
Whoa, dude, talking crap about America.
Whoa,
Get out of here.
whoa.
Get out of here. That's serious,
What are you, Canadian?
bro.
uh, and no, yeah, Devin, you're probably right. Just par for the course at this point. Just, I mean, like I
And
said,
for GameStop, but probably I'm assuming probably because we're still doing digital. I know people still like saying they want to get physical game, but like
well, yeah. I mean, like, you guys probably.
or it's more convenient.
I mean, when you guys were working there, they started like their push toward more like collectibles and stuff, right? Like that's when it was still
Yeah,
you
Yeah.
guys are still there, right?
Yeah. I think that's when we
yeah.
got like I think
Selling like
Devin
a
was there when
shit ton of Funko Pops.
yeah, and I think Devin you were still there, right? They just added like this little glass box where you can put statues in there.
Yeah,
Or yeah, like that's when like he kind of left. That's when he started sending us statues like that to kind of promote, hey, buy this, or mostly order on our website, do this, do that, you know.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
just made it more just toy related, I guess. Pokemon cards and
they've
things
basically
like that.
been
You
been
see
doing
it.
that push for like the last 10 to 15 years. Cause yeah, like it was what maybe the last 2 3 years of the 360 generation where you know digital started to creep up a bit. Cause yeah, you could like download your games and all that stuff. I remember when that was a
And a lot of stuff was indie games. A lot of the indie games on Xbox Live Arcade, you can't fucking go buy like I'm gonna go buy Castle Crashers. Like, you can't.
but it's not. I'm not
Like you have
even talking
to.
about just like the indie games. I'm talking about like even you know the AAA games like the Halos and the Gears and the Call of Duties or whatever. When they started to like, oh, you know what? Just download the game onto your console. Like when that started to become a thing, that was like the last 2 3 years of that console generation and everything. But I mean, obviously we had the fucking famous Xbox trying to be like, oh, have your online uh, only console and all that shit, or not online only, but your console needs to be online most of the time. And obviously they were really trying to have a big digital push with that with the Xbox One at the beginning. It's just taking time for it to be the de facto way
And,
almost now. Because like, well,
and
like real quick, Devin, how many
yeah, go ahead.
physical games do you have that you like play consistently, or not?
I
Maybe
play
play,
consistently.
maybe not play consistently, but like I plan on playing these games more than just like for like one time and whatnot or whatever. Like these are
Uh,
games where you plan on playing it maybe more than once or
I mean,
twice.
outside of Nintendo games, Nintendo games probably like 10. Because I have like a lot of those on cartridge. But like in terms, I have probably about like 30 Xbox One slash Series X games. But not a lot of them I plan on like playing very often. Some of them I got like they're kids games. So when my kid gets older, like I got some Lego games, just so I have those. Just like I don't know, give her the feeling of putting a disc in, just because she don't have that. So, but yeah, in terms of just like swapping games in and out, there's not really that many. Like PCs are PC for a while has been with Steam. I mean, I feel like most people they even make PCs. They don't even fucking put disk drives in them because they don't give a shit. They're like,
Yeah,
we're just
no
download all our
point.
stuff.
And then JJ, what about you? When it comes to physical games, how many do you legitimately own? Like, oh, these are games I'm going to be playing more regularly than not.
Dude, that I probably have like maybe 10 Pokemon games and like probably 6 7 PlayStation games. Like I have more old school games, but like that's different. But
Yeah, no, those are like if you have something where it's like clear, like I have all the Gears games physical, I have all the Souls games physical, but like those
You
are
have
for like
Sekiro physical?
I have Secure Physical.
I
Yeah.
have those
And my
games.
girlfriend like I guess like those games like my girlfriend gets me, like I like ask for Christmas or something like those presents what. Or like sometimes Devin bought like the fucking the Amazon simulator game, Death Stranding. Um
Jesus
because
Christ,
it was cheap. I buy games
Amazon
like that,
Simulator.
but like it's just so convenient because again, you guys share your Xbox stuff, to download games. I share with Sam, so that's two of us. So there's no point to buy our games separately.
See,
It
and I
kind of
think yeah, see
saves
that's
us
the
money in
thing
the
right
long
there.
run.
Yeah,
And guess what? You can download the game like like was Elder Ring? Oh, you bought the Elder Ring digitally. Good thing you can pre-download a week in advance. So when you go to GameStop, pick it up. You gotta install this shit at 9 o'clock, or you get home at like 9:15, 9:30 or some shit. You have to fucking wait for the game to install, then you can fucking play. Or you already have it downloaded a week before in advance. So once it hit
Mm-hmm.
9 o'clock, you're ready to fucking play. You know?
see, and that's the thing when it comes to me too. Like yeah, all my games are pretty much digital. The only one that I plan on playing, mm, like
Physical.
maybe semi regularly, is that Ghostbusters 2016 game. And the only reason I like it has to be that way is you can't oh, excuse me, you can't get it digitally. Like they took it off, you know.
Yeah, I have that one physically too. I was able to get that for like $5 or something like
Yeah,
that. So
I
we
think I
bought
got
it.
it for like I think I got it for like remember what's it called, Redbox? Is that what it was? Or if that's still around.
Yeah,
They were selling it
Redbox.
like I think it's called Redbox, yeah, right? I
Yeah,
got it off that. Like I just bought it Um, I think I ended up buying it off Amazon too, so I could have like an actual like with the collector with the case and everything, whatever. But that would be the only game that I would play somewhat regularly. That's physical, and the only reason is because I just can't get it digital. If I could get that game digital, then it wouldn't even matter. But yeah, like all
I,
my games.
I think I would get games that I want, that I really want for sure. And it's usually the games that I really want are the ones that I'm probably gonna buy collection editions for. You know,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
see,
but
like
the
like
shitty thing about collector's editions now, like they'll like here's a steelbook case, no game. You're just like,
yeah, because I think
thanks.
because a lot of people do. I think fuck, even Final Fantasy 14 does that shit where you get no like some people just want the statues because you buy the game, you get the statue, but you already like for I bought it on Steam, so I buy the game digitally, the collector edition digital copy for $60, and then minus the what $60 of the game, so you pay like $200 for the fucking statue instead of the 260. I think
Yeah,
there is some versions for that,
but
but
even
when I bought
some
like the first expansion for the game, I got like not only did I buy the collector edition, the digital, but I also got another copy of the collector edition that I didn't even fucking need. So it just saves shit. So some people even just some people just want the statue, you know? That makes sense. But like for something that you want the full thing, it just kind of like sucks ass, I guess. But like I could see its ups and downs for that shit. Cause like, hey, sometimes they only make collector's edition for PC or some shit. Like, oh, but I want to play on Xbox or PlayStation. They're like, well, fuck yourself. But that's just, I get it. And sometimes it sucks, but now they're doing it that way because people do download games, and again, you don't need a physical copy if you download it. Again, you can pre-install it, like you
Xbox
said, a
was
couple
ahead of
days
its
early.
time. It's that thing. I think we've talked about it on a podcast before. Xbox is innovated when it comes to the gaming space, like way more than any other company. This one was maybe a little bit ahead of its time, and it got a lot of flack, obviously. But like, yeah, that's become the de facto thing now. Is you just digital. You download your games, and yeah, like you said, there's some convenience to it. You pre-order your game, download it, and
Yep.
as soon as 9 o'clock
Like
hits, you
when
could
like
just play.
I buy fucking I buy one I bought Elden Ring for two people essentially for the same price as if I bought it physical and I bought it for me. Boom,
I think
done.
that's another reason why digital's gotten so much more popular too. Is that me and Devin, if we do the game sharing. So Devin buys a game, uh, I don't need to buy it. He he bought it. I download it. We both play it, or vice versa, or like because like I have the Game Pass Ultimate, he doesn't have to get Game Pass Ultimate. It just works on his console because he uses it's considered my home console and everything.
yeah. I buy Star Wars Battlefront, and I regret that.
And well, yeah, we both regret it for you.
And then Everett's gonna fucking suffer to play it too.
He's like, you're gonna have to suffer with me. Yeah, so I mean, that's more. Yeah, this is more for like the GameStop layoffs, but like that, yeah, that makes sense. I I am wondering, like, I don't know, in your guys' like opinion, do you think in I don't know, let's say let's be generous here. 20 years time, do you think it's gonna be around?
I think it'll be an
But
online
GameStop?
only retail site.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that fucking was they become like a weird UK oldies like that shit, They try to really bank off just old school games. That shit. Retro, they become like more of like a retro store. And we just sell collectibles.
It's just I don't know. I just can't see them being around. I'm being generous. I think maybe 10 years time is probably. I mean,
My dad told me multiple times when I was working to fucking leave because games was going under. Like you gotta get out of here.
get out before
Like
it's
I don't
yeah.
know, just yeah, because
I mean,
the store that me and Devin were at were kind of like it, we wouldn't be surprised if they did close, you know.
yeah.
Yeah,
But at the same time, like it just barely made enough because again, that area in Wilson was kind of like they had money there, so we were to still stay afloat. I'm surprised that was the city next to Sherwood fucking got fucking closed, and it felt like they got more people than us
I
and
don't
stay
know.
later.
I just can't see GameStop lasting. too much longer because, like Devin, you're saying like, oh, an online only thing, but the thing is, like, then you're competing with Amazon and stuff. Like the things that you could
Yeah, but if
get,
they're selling but if they're selling like retro games and shit like that, then I think they'll be fine.
but you
Like
could
if they
get
become
retro games on like Amazon and
Yeah, they would need to
eBay.
have somebody. They would need. Well, how would
dude,
they restock it?
Amazon's games are fucking expensive though.
Yeah,
Because
they would
it's
just
from
sell. It's just
third
people
party
selling their
resellers.
shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like eBay. Like theirs is like it's essentially like eBay on it. Like because it's from third party resellers. It's not from Amazon directly. They're not getting shit from Amazon. You're not getting it Prime.
Mm.
yeah,
So
yeah. That's when you see those mom and pop shops just put their shit on there.
yeah.
I just don't know how they would restock their shit unless they have a few Game Stops here and there, just so people can trade in shit, so they can send it to the warehouse and just have a few things. You know, kind of eventually become like a little blockbuster. They have the one store bullshit, like in every other like 50-mile plus where the fuck. And instead, it just becomes a little collectible store. Like I feel like there's like half, like 60, 70% of the stores is fucking t-shirts and
Oh no,
fucking
I walked
random
into one.
accessory shit.
When was it? I walked into one. I want to say 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. I walked into one and like the sections for their video games, like the actual physical games, was so small. Yeah, it was like maybe sixty
How
percent of
small
that stuff.
was it?
Oh, like 2/3 of that was just like, yeah, t-shirts, the pop figures,
Like, oh yeah,
and
like computer
various
stuff. Like,
other
oh, get
shit.
this
Yeah,
headset, keyboard, and headset. You know, like microphone.
yeah. So like, yeah, like I said, I don't see them making it out another decade. Like I can't see it. Even as like an online only thing, I think that's like it's a hard sell for them to continue with the
And a
way
lot of games are digital. You know, a lot of games are digital. Like,
that's the
I
other
know you
thing
said like it's
too.
other shit.
But that's
Like
the other,
Steam, like, there's a lot of
yeah.
games on Steam. When me and Devin worked there, like, oh, we're trying to find this game. Like, oh, I'm like, oh, that's only on Steam. Sorry, we don't sell digital copy. Like, we have
But
to
we
sell
can
them like a
sell you a
Steam gift
Steam
card.
card. Yeah, we can sell you a
Yeah,
Steam gift card.
I think that's the other thing too because there has been kind of a growing number of games. It's like obviously still super minuscule, but there's been enough like or not enough, but like there's been like yeah, like some games that are like we're not releasing any physical edition at all. Like Alan Wake 2 wasn't physical. It was just digital, right? Or am I
Yeah.
like misremembering that? Cuz yeah.
Nope. They said they were doing it only digital, so that way they could pass the savings on to us and not charge us $70.
So I mean, there's that. Like who knows how long before like, all the big publishers are like, you know, fuck it. We're not going to do physical anymore. Now, obviously companies like EA and Ubisoft and the big three are still going to charge us $70, but they might be willing to be like, yeah, we only have digital games now. It's still $70, but hey, you get the game and this and that. Like,
I think that's one of the arguments was because like, why am I paying for the same price if I don't get the actual physical game, like a case and the disc itself, but I still pay $70 for a fucking line of code.
I mean, the thing is, like,
Just no, like
there's,
a license for the fucking game.
I mean,
You know, that's it.
honestly, the discs have been doing that for a while. I think too. I remember, like, I think only really
You still
Halo
have to
Infinite.
do a day one patch. It's like you still have to do a giant I still have to download a giant 56
Yeah, you
gig
have to install
patch.
the
So it's
game.
like
Then yeah,
But
then you have to
no,
do it.
like,
Like God forbid you fucking buy COD fucking goddamn day one, dude.
no,
Holy
but I'm
fucking
I'm talking
shit.
about I'm talking about like even having the disc. It's not even yeah. Like you're talking about it's a patch, but it's like it's not just a patch. You're basically like downloading the rest of the game. Like Halo Infinite did
yeah.
that shit, where it was like oh only like part of the game was on it. You
Well,
had to
because these
download.
discs can't hold all the information too. So it's like instead of like shipping multiple discs, it's like you're just getting one. You're getting a disc, and then you'll just
But
download the rest.
look at fucking Baldur's Gate 3. There was like 4 fucking discs on Xbox. Even the last disc like 300 megabytes or some shit, but still like 4 fucking discs. Now that's worth $70. Like I'll give 4. Well, barely a 4 disc, but yeah,
I don't know.
I don't see. But again, that's a good old theory of like it costs a lot of money to make the game. Blah blah blah. You know, but then
Yeah,
again, we have some dude that's by himself in his fucking basement that makes like a next best hit like fucking Phasmophobia, fucking you know,
Five Nights at
Lethal
Freddy's.
Company, Venice and Freddy, shit like that. They're like $15, bro. Then that's why I think this fucking those indie games start popping off because nobody wants to fucking buy these games anymore. I don't know if that would affect the prices of these games being $70 being total fucking literally fucking ass. You know, like what we bought even the $35 fucking Battlefront fucking sucked cock, dude. Like I never felt so fucking ashamed and fucking stupid. The fucking by bought in the game. And I bought some
Uh,
fucking stupid shit.
I bought Evolve. I still think Evolve's my worst
Yeah, I
purchase.
bought fucking Evolve with the special upgrade just so I can play the
Same.
monster in the beta, the different monster, just for the beta, so I can kick people's asses. I even bought Paladin's Hero Pack for $30 to get all the fucking heroes and shit for free and all upcoming shit. And I never played the game again. That was like 5 years ago when they first came to Xbox. I never fucking played the game again. And once I bought, it, I'm like, damn, I fucked up.
Well,
I'd say like, well, speaking of a Paladins, there's that what thing we're talking about, like what Marvel Rivals, right?
yeah.
Kind of like
You
the
know
same
what?
thing,
That's
hero
a
shooter.
that's a good fucking segue. So, Marvel Rivals. Yeah, we'll move on to the next thing. Marvel Rivals has been announced. The new, it's a hero shooter, right? Like, oh, it's
Yeah,
basically
it's like a 6v6
Overwatch.
like Overwatch. The Overwatch killer dog. But it's nothing really. You can really make something else that can literally kill Overwatch anyway. Like
Yeah, yeah. It's
it's
so it's
like on a fucking like on a life support.
yeah, it's gonna be a live support game. It's Overwatch with Marvel characters. That's basically all it is. That's the It's gonna be PC only. Maybe at some point it'll be on consoles. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be on consoles at some point, but you never know.
Yeah, like there's a lot of hero shooters that are on consoles, like on all of them. So I don't know how they wouldn't
I mean, it just makes
do that.
sense, like for a company like Marvel to be like, you
They
know what,
probably
we're
want to
gonna.
see how well it does on PC, and then they'll
Yeah, before they
figure.
mass produce everything.
But like, I mean, if you want to make as much money as possible, you obviously want to sell on everything. But I mean, you never know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if my PC
And there's some
can
games.
handle it, I might try it out. I mean,
There's some games on PC that are only on PC but still fucking kick ass.
oh, I know. I know that there's enough like they're like yeah, they're only on PC and they've thrived. Like basically CS:GO is I mean, yeah, there was that one that was like an arcade port or whatever on the 360 of CS:GO. But for all intents and purposes that game has just been a a fucking PC game. Like and obviously it's you know thrived beyond most other games. So I don't know. Are you guys excited? You're gonna if I don't know,
Try it
Devin. You
out.
have a
Like I
I'll,
like if
I mean, I'll give it a
I'll probably try it.
shot. I mean, especially if it's
Like I
free
bet
to
your fucking
play.
Steam Deck. If your
it is
Steam
Yeah,
Deck
free to
probably
play.
can.
Yeah.
If it's on Steam, you can probably download it on
yeah,
your Steam Deck.
especially free to play, and like I don't know if they run it kind of like Helldivers. Not like I mean, obviously it's not going to be like Helldivers, but if the microtransactions are just literally like cosmetic shit and it's not pay to win, like it could be good. So, and if the microtransactions aren't like outrageous, so like in terms of like, oh, you want like this skin, it's like hella expensive, but like if a certain skin's only a few bucks, like I don't know, it could be good. It could be good, but I mean, the last Marvel game that came out was Marvel's Avengers, and that was ass. So and it wasn't. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, like the microtransactions and the end game was ass. The story of Marvel's Avengers wasn't actually that bad, but the end game one, like, it was quick, and the end game stuff was ass. So
Mm.
Overall, that's
yeah, but I will say, in terms of Marvel's Avengers, at least like the characters somewhat played different. Like Hulk felt different than like
Oh,
Miss
like
Marvel
Suicide
and stuff
Squad.
like that. Yeah, like Suicide Squad, it's like every character feels the fucking same. They just traverse a little bit different.
I don't know. Yeah, it looks fun. I can't wait to play it. It's gonna be super cool.
I'll probably try it out. Like I said, if my PC should be able to handle it, I don't see why not. It's a mini PC, but I mean, like I said, I was able to play Gears of War 5 on it. So I would not assume that a Marvel game that's clearly meant to just be a live service appeal to as much people as possible would not be super graphically intensive. But I don't know. um, yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll just move on to the next thing because why not? I don't even know what we should talk about. We'll go probably speed run a little bit of what we have. Gearbox is now owned by Take Two Interactive. They were owned by I forgot who they were owned by.
Embracer.
Embracer Group. Yeah, the Embracer Group.
Thank God.
And now, yeah,
Embracer sucks.
Embracer Group just said, yeah, here, take them. I mean, I'm
Fuck.
surprised that Take Two hadn't owned them already, because like Take Two published a lot of their games. The
Mhm.
Borderlands is Take Two. Um, that Duke Nukem game they made, Take Two. Like, I think even remember that they had a hero shooter.
Yeah, what
Yeah, the
was that
shit
one
one.
What was
called?
it called?
Battleborn.
Battleborn. I'm pretty sure that was Take Two as well. Like that was published by Take Two as well. I could be wrong, but like a lot of their games. Oh, and isn't what is it called? Brothers in Arms.
Yeah,
That's I want to say that's Take Two. I could be fucking
it
wrong
is.
on that. Yeah, so like I mean like they've had a relationship with them for a long time, but now it's official. Take Two's put a ring on it by buying them from someone else. I think
Yeah,
I
aren't they also making another? Yeah, they're making another Borderlands as
I
well,
think I
right?
was gonna say
Yeah, they
I'm pretty sure.
confirmed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're making a new Borderlands game, so I mean, it's not like the last one was that good, right? Apparently, it wasn't very well liked, but
Well, I mean, technically, the last Borderlands game was Tiny
oh, Tiny
Tina's
Tina's
Wonderland.
Wonderlands. Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go see the movie, right?
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna watch it.
I'll
I'll.
watch it.
I am probably not going to go to the theater to see that.
Come on, dude. You, me, and Everett. Let's go to the movies and watch it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll FaceTime him, and he can be in the theater
I'll
with
bring
us.
my iPad. Yeah, I'll bring the
We'll
iPad.
be like, hey, we're gonna FaceTime our friend, but we're gonna pay for a third ticket.
You
Yeah.
imagine? They're like, fuck it, all right.
I'll be
Okay,
like,
whatever.
okay,
They're like, yeah, we couldn't sell enough tickets anyway, so do it.
yeah. They're like, you can just buy one ticket, and that'll be good enough. That'll be the one sale for the day on this movie.
All right. Let's move to the next thing. Cheech and Chong Warzone pack. JJ,
Buying
I
it.
know you're excited.
I'm
He's
buying it.
like, buying it. I'm buying it.
Yeah, I'm buying that. Buying the battle pass. I get Snoop Dogg for free, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Snoop Dogg for like the sixth time or some shit in Call of Duty.
Oh my god. Oh, I cannot believe.
Yeah, they come out on 420, bro. They come out on 420.
So I think I said, yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you guys this like when it got announced. Like the oh my god. I can't even believe it.
Guy, bro.
The
Can
only
you die
reason
quietly, please?
sorry, it's because I'm eating some chips. Uh I would not have normally talked about something like this. It's like, oh cool, it's another Warzone pack. Okay. But fuck, Cheech and Chong? Seriously? They're doing that
Yeah.
now? That's
Yeah, it comes
crazy
out
to me.
420, bro. 420. What do you think of 420, dude? Get some people that smoke weed all the time, bro. That, and I think they're gonna do the
That's
whole
so that's everyone that plays Call of
Godzilla.
Duty.
On an
Yeah,
unrelated
the
note,
12-year-olds.
my job now will not fire people if they smoke weed, as long as they don't come into work high as fuck or do it at work. I'm gonna start smoking weed again.
What are you in high school?
yeah, yeah. Do crack like an adult.
Oh my god. So yeah, I don't know. Devin, you buying it, right? We're all buying it.
No, I'm not buying anything. Call of
Which one?
Duty.
Oh, Cheech and Chong. No, I'm probably gonna buy. If I did buy something for Call of Duty, I'm probably gonna buy the Godzilla pack.
Oh yeah, huh? Aren't they doing another
It-
event?
yeah, from Vanguard
They're doing another
for the
event.
new movie.
Amazing. Call of
Yeah, so I
Duty.
was like, I might buy might buy the Godzilla one. Cause like if I do play Warzone mobile, I can just use the skin on there and just be brain dead and just try to get some free kills, XP, battle pass shit, whatever. I don't care. But at the same time, I don't care anymore. Like it's one of those like I gotta be in the mood to play Call of Duty. It's just I can't really sit
Yeah.
down and play the game, enjoy the game without like joining a fucking lobby of fucking sweat fucking people. I'm like, ugh, I gotta actually fucking try, dude. I just wanna
You want to have
chill, maybe
fun.
go like 20 and like fucking 5 and the game sees that. It's like, that's it. You're facing some fucking pro player streamers. I'm like, oh god. Like, oh dude's got fucking I got a fucking nuke on the game. Oh my god, dude, this is fucking crazy, bro. Like, oh my, like shipment, dude. Like, I think I was playing with Sam like last week, dude. Fucking fuck, we played, and I think Sam quit after the second game because we were playing those really short maps like shipment and shoot the house or whatever from Vanguard. Like, fucking Christ, dude. There's so many corners and shit. You get fucking shot by a shotgun. You spawn a guy that just killed you, fucking kills you again because he's running through your spawn. It's just like, how is this fun? How is this fucking fun, bro? Like I like maps that are a little bit bigger, open, like medium range. And like I do like shipment, but you have to be like you have to go in there like it's gonna be dog shit. So just get ready, you know.
I
But
think that's
it's
why I'm
fucking
surprised. I
ass,
think that's
bro.
why I
And
still
if you
get
just want to play a
surprised.
normal game,
But I think that's why I still get surprised when Call of Duty's like such the still highest selling Call of Duty because I mean like the barrier for entry of that game has to be so high now because just how many people have like, oh yeah, you know what? I've never really played a Call of Duty game before. I'm gonna buy this year's Call of Duty, and they go in and just get absolutely fucking destroyed by some fucking virgin who's probably not seen the sun in like 3 years, and just like, you know what? I remember why I don't play Call of Duty.
and
Maybe
I
that's
think
a
it's just like when I play with you guys, obviously you can tell fucking skill based matchmaking is fucking dog shit. Cause like when I play by myself, yeah, I'll get some games like okay, I'm like really fucking crazy good. Then it's like then a game I'll join I can't even get a fucking kill. It's just dumb as shit. Like I got dudes like fucking 100 sensitivity or the fuck, just running in and killing everybody. Like fucking jumps through a window, 180, fucking snipes you or some shit. I can't do anything. Like I was that fun. But like when I play with you guys, sometimes and then I'll get some fucking people that literally fucking can't even fucking shoot and run at the same time. Like I think that's why people say like streamers like fucking what fuck, the private lobby by getting like a VPN and joining a VPN like that people's like literally suck fucking cock at Call of Duty and just make
so.
videos. Like, look how much I can kick ass,
I
you
will
know?
tell you that that is definitely a real thing that they will find like because you guys remember I was like friends with like a
You
some
have no
Call of Duty.
friends.
I was friends with some Call of Duty streamer, this chick streamer or whatever. I don't remember her goddamn name. She did that shit. She did
Yeah,
that.
like it's no people do that shit because then they make clips. I think fuck, there was a really popular fucking Call of Duty that was caught doing that. And people like stopped giving a shit because like, oh, you just joined botted lobbies. Same with Warzone. People get Warzones like that's what they're dropping like 50, 60 kills. But when they're not streaming, they'll just tank their shit. But like lose and get their KD super fucking shit or for whatever, like lower. So they can just then they'll stream or make a YouTube video of them like dropping like, oh, yeah, I got 30 kills, bro, no problem. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
half the fucking people don't even fucking shoot you, dude. Like when I shoot one bullet, the fucker's already like jumping around the corner, 180 drop shots into the midair and fucking kills me in a fucking millisecond. But when I see the bullets that hits me, it's like, oh, I got shot with like fucking 15 bullet or whatever. I'm like, okay, he shot that many bullets. I call fucking horse cock for that shit, dude. It's fucking retarded, bro.
Fuck.
Like, I think having damage to show you how much damage. I think, but that's what triggers me to fuck on Call of Duty. Like, oh, you got shot by 6 bullets. Killed you. I'm like, okay, I shot a dude with this fucking gun for at least 10 plus bullets. I don't have fucking goddamn like Parkinson's when I shoot my gun, so those bullets fucking hit him. But it's like, oh, I used 10 plus bullets and I still don't get the kill. Like, okay. I'm like, unless like I'm not using the whatever the meta fucking builds to like who shot people, but whatever. But I'm like, then that's not again. Then it doesn't become fun because you have to play the fucking meta weapons to actually fucking like play the game. Like I just want to back then, like in the old Call of Duties, just if you wanted to use the M16, go ahead. If you want to use the M4, go ahead.
I
Mini
think
Uzi, who gives a
that's
shit? You
I
know?
think that's why I'm not as big of a Call of Duty fan as, you know, like you think I would be, because I do like first person shooters a lot. But the thing is, that's why I'm such a huge Gears fan. Like part of the reason is that like everyone starts out with the same shit. Yeah, there's some bullshit in Gears. Don't get me wrong. Me and Devin have both been like, how does this happen? How did that happen? But
They figure out how to double shoot when you go around the corner. That is fucking cock, bro.
but everyone starts
But
out with
other
a
than
shotgun.
those rants that you had, JJ, you have no thoughts on the matter, right?
Nope.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What we're talking about again?
What were we talking about again?
Yeah, fucking Call of Duty shit. That's what it was. Right, Cheech and Chong. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna buy any of this fucking skin. Like I said, just maybe Godzilla, but again, I don't really care for the Cheech and Chong. It's funny, but like I said, it's random as shit. But whatever. I'm not gonna spend $20 to buy Cheech and Chong, bro.
Oh fuck! Is it? You think it's gonna be $20? Shit, that'll be
Yeah,
stupid.
$10 for each.
All the fucking skins are like fucking like 2,400 COD points, bro. Or I think I started to see some that are 3,000, dude.
That's
Jeez.
crazy.
Like the Warhammer bundle was 3,000. And now there's like bundles where you have to buy like this bundle and this other bundle so you can get this other fucking set of skins. So you have to buy both bundles to get a third option.
That's
I was
crazy.
with the fucking Dune, the park, like Atreus and shit like that, all those fucking shit. I'm like, oh, well, it makes you people buy like the weapon, just the weapon skins and shit on their store. Because some people are like, I just want to buy Nicki Minaj. I don't give a fuck about this fucking random ass weapon skin. You know, I'd rather buy an actual person if I gotta spend money. Like I want to buy Cheech and Chong. I'm not gonna buy a weapon inspired by Cheech and Chong. You know, What the thief. I want to play as them.
Yeah.
And if they actually have, maybe they have some funny dialogue. Who gives it? Like Snoop Dogg has some funny ass shit when he says shit. His assassinations were funny as fucking Vanguard. Like he blows smoke into the dude and the guy just falls over high as shit. Like when you assassinate something in the back.
Mm,
Other than that,
uh,
props to people that want to buy that. You know, I doubt the people that are young as shit playing Call of Duty don't even know who the fuck they are. So
I gotta say, this episode has been a JJ dominated episode with Call of Duty talk and other stuff. It's pretty funny. I
Do you guys want RuneScape news then?
oh my god. If there's ever a
if you want to
RuneScape.
talk about the new area for fucking RuneScape, that would be
No, I
fucking
don't.
right
I
now.
No,
don't.
let's move on to the next thing. Ninja, what's his name? Tyler Blevins. He's a white guy. He does streaming on Twitch, right? Or
Yeah,
whatever.
I
I
think
don't know.
everyone knows who Ninja is. You don't need to describe him. Like, oh yeah, he also wears a headband and usually has
He
different
has
colored
blue
hair.
hair.
Blue
He's
hair.
blue
You
hair. I
blue
think he.
hair. Yeah.
He was a
As you
fucking
can see, I'm
Halo
just
tournament player
I'm
with
trying to move
Fortnite.
forward. Anyway, so yeah, Tyler Ninja Blevins, skin cancer, sucks, right, guys?
That's
Well, yeah,
crazy,
you don't
bro.
want anyone to
Fucking,
get
he's like
cancer.
young, dude. I think he's our age, dude. He's fucking nuts as shit.
Yeah, I
Maybe a
think he's
little
like
younger.
32 or something like that.
Nuts.
I mean, it makes sense that he has skin cancer. He's a white guy. Aren't your guys' skins like not, able to withstand anything?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's sunscreen, but I mean, you got to put sunscreen on. But yeah,
I think that's any fucking skin though. Like it
the
doesn't
sun
have to
is
be
the
white.
sun is constantly trying to kill us,
Fuck.
and it's doing a pretty good job. I mean, obviously, I mean, it sucks, but like, that's just yeah. But
OP and
it's
OP.
a good thing. Like he came out and said like, go get your fucking if you have like weird looking skin, go get it checked out. So
catch
not
it
that it's
early.
like it's not a good thing, but like I don't know, like when you like at least these like he's getting like because a lot of kids watch him, so like it's good when like these people get the word out. It's like, hey, go get checked. It's like if or some woman gets like breast cancer. Like obviously, again, it's not good that people get cancer, but it's good when these people like have a platform to get the message out that they tell people like, hey, go get your skin checked. Don't be like, it's fine. Like just go to the fucking doctor.
Get
Don't
it
be an idiot
early. He actually an influencer actually influencing people
I
like
mean,
in a good way.
the right way.
the dude's a
Yeah,
millionaire. He's gonna be fine, I think.
Not necessarily. I mean, just because you're a million. I mean, like cancer's cancer. Like, I mean, it'll
get
get
the
you
rich
if
or the
it's.
poor, bro.
Okay, he has better chances than if I got cancer. We'll say that.
Well, yeah, because you refuse to go to.
You're
When's the last
fat.
time you went to a doctor?
Uh, anyways, all right, let's move on to the next thing.
Like that's HIPAA. That's HIPAA, bro.
Yeah, and you're like, and you
That's HIPAA.
you're refusing to go to the doctor. It's not. It's a HIPAA if a doctor comes out and like, oh hey, everyone. By the way, Everett's got like an
AIDS.
enlarged prostate. Like
Small pee.
that's HIPAA. But I can come on here and talk about my own shit and your shit because I'm not your doctor.
No, you can't ask me about my shit
Yeah, I
either.
can.
You
Yes, I
can't.
can.
I know HIPAA. I used to work at a hospital.
Yeah, that's how HIPAA works.
HIPAA.
Anyway,
If I was your
That
doctor,
sucks, man.
then I can
Yeah,
go.
he's a big known dude. It's crazy shit, bro. Like fucking Total Biscuit and shit like that. He was a big guy that, unfortunately,
Is Ninja the most
lost.
popular like video game streamer?
is he
Like, is he the
still?
number one?
Is he still?
Ah, fuck. I think thought somebody might have overtaken him. I thought.
Queso?
Yeah. Yeah, Queso. No, I don't think that.
Wait, who?
Queso.
Oh my god.
No, fuck. I thought it was. Like, I have to Google this shit.
Does he even
If you guys
still?
move on,
Does
I'll
he
look it
still?
up.
Does he still stream on Twitch? He didn't move over to
Yeah.
Kick.
No, I don't think so.
I know there's been a few streamers who moved over to Kick.
And a lot of RuneScape streamers which, started moving to Kick, and they're like some big name ones too. It's crazy. We're getting a lot of people to go over there. You know, to kind of start doing some illegal shit over there.
On Twitch right now, Jinxie's the number one on Twitch.
Jinxie, oh fuck, hold on. Jinxie.
On Twitch, maybe Ninja's like on YouTube or something because he's not even like.
Oh, wait, didn't he do that? Didn't Ninja
Queso's number
become?
7 though. Queso's number 7 on Twitch.
I would say, was he the? Didn't Ninja become like? Oh, I'm just gonna be on YouTube. I thought that
Maybe.
happened with him.
I
Maybe I
thought
might
so.
be
I thought
wrong.
I thought he fucking.
Because I know he went over to Microsoft's whatever was what was it called? Beam.
Oh, the streaming shit.
Yeah, remember when Microsoft had their own? And they paid
Yeah,
him
they gave people a bunch of money.
they gave him a lot of fucking money, so he could be whatever their fucking service was called. I don't remember. Their second name was stupid. The first name was pretty good. That second name they
Mixer.
had,
It was Mixer.
Mixer. Mixer was the second one, right?
That was the Xbox one, the Microsoft.
But that was their second name, wasn't it? Wasn't the first name like Beam or some shit?
Mm.
I don't remember. I remember. I think Mixer was the second one because I think I remember. I think I was thinking I'm like Mixer. Why are you called Mixer? That's stupid. But yeah, dude, fucking Microsoft paid him a lot of fucking money.
Yeah,
To,
yeah, they paid him a lot of money, and then he didn't even fill up he didn't fill up a year. Like they closed their shit down like months, like within like maybe halfway.
yeah, because they didn't want to compete with
Like
Twitch. They just didn't. Obviously,
if they made Mixer now, they would have probably done a little bit better within the fucking shit. Cause Twitch is such a shithole right now with all their
yeah.
weird fucking things that's going on, and that they made that rule where girls can't really show their ass anymore playing Fortnite. So
Oh my
there's that.
god.
Um,
Dude,
like you
there's been
can't have your
so
like a
much.
prolonged body part.
There's been
Like
so
they
much
just bend the
shit with
rules so
that
much.
Twitch meta. Like, remember? I think it was Mordpie. Like, she had like green screen panties and shit, and
Yeah,
that's
there's
what
a
he
whole bunch
was.
of people doing that.
There's a lot of shit,
Yeah, he did
dude.
that, and then the other girls just literally just have a camera on their ass while they're playing Fortnite when the Fortnite's like 10% of the stream in the top right
Yeah, there was
corner.
like I think her name was Strawberry Tabby. It was just like straight up on her ass, like and she was wearing like a fucking like super thin thong or whatever. Like that's just like okay, you can see asshole, like you can see it.
Yeah, like kids can, people can like, you know, people that aren't above age just being nice is weird. It's like, dude, I thought it was about streaming about playing video games and shit like that, primarily, but Twitch has been very biased with women to get a kind of a little small suspension.
Oh no,
They do shit like
when
that.
it comes to their women, they could do some absolute stupid shit. They're not gonna, cause
Especially some of the female streamers, like say like they were tied in with some of their Twitch guys, so if their shit got banned, they would just kind of thought their way into back the unbanned shit so they can stream again.
I'm always gonna laugh when women are like, "Oh, it's so hard for them on Twitch or whatever." I'm like, there's way too many of them that just get away with almost murder.
Fuck, there was a one where like there's like a Discord that all the women just make fun of the men and shit like that. Like all the like their simps, they literally just shit on their fans slash simps and just
Dude,
belittle those fucking people.
there's way too many like clips of women who are just like, "You can't give me more money. You can't give me money. You can't do this." Like,
There's like a one
Jesus
streamer
fucking
girl that
Christ.
like I think she got banned, right? I thought, or she fucking quit because she got so much fucking hate.
I think
Forgot
yeah,
her
I
name,
think
but
she
yeah,
quit.
yeah. It's like
But
you're so poor for not giving me $10
yeah,
or $5.
yeah. She's like, if you have time to watch, fuck, I can't believe she's like, if you have time to watch Twitch, you have time to get a job. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, because she didn't get a donation or some shit like that within
Yeah, she
like an
wasn't
hour or
getting
two.
like enough or whatever. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's just dumb. And I think
even
like, she didn't do anything. She was like sitting on a fucking bed. I'm like,
dude,
okay, like
even
you're probably fucking boring as fuck.
Pokimane like fucking was talking shit. Like, just say you're a broke boy. Like that was a literal thing she said because people didn't want to buy her
About her cookies.
cookies. It's
Yeah, her
like
$30 fucking cookies that are like literally like not a lot of cookies either. But it's $30. Like hell no.
no, I don't want to fucking spend.
Even though her main audience is probably a lot of fucking simps watching her, so just talking shit like that, kind of nuts. And her, what was it? Didn't she like hide the fact that she had a boyfriend because if they say she was
Was it
dating somebody, a
Pokimane that
lot of the
did that?
people would go away.
That wasn't
Yeah,
Pokimane.
a
No,
lot of
no.
fucking female streamers. Amaranth did that shit too.
Amaranth
Oh,
was the
Amaranth was fucking married.
Amaranth was like the big one, right? Yeah. Like people found out later on. Yeah, she was like married or whatever. Yeah. I mean, like
Yeah, because a
what's her
lot of
name?
females don't want to
There was
show
like
that they're not taken.
fuck, what's her name? Sniper Wolf. She was another one too. Like a lot of people didn't know she had a boyfriend for a long time. Then it turned out like her boyfriend was actually the one playing the video games. Like, cause she was a big like Call of
Yeah.
Duty. Like it wasn't actually her
Oh
playing;
yeah,
it was
Call
her
of Duty.
boyfriend.
Yep. All that shit was fake with her. I'm glad she's fucking gone. She was fucking useless.
Sniper Wolf? No, she's not gone. She just does quote unquote react content on YouTube now. It's stupid.
But she got banned, or she doesn't get monetized anymore.
No, 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 no. She's monetized again.
Of course she is.
It was like
No, because I
for a
think
bit.
YouTube was like laughing about it too, or whatever, and they're like, "Dude, the fuck."
No, she
Well,
wasn't.
somebody just makes like a white spreadsheet or something like that, and she just makes the same stupid shit,
Yeah,
like reactions.
they took away her monetization for a bit, and then even though they took it away, all she did was started using a secondary channel, which is
Yeah,
actually
wait,
against.
I thought that broke the TOS though. You can't
Yeah,
do that if
yeah.
you or
You're not supposed to do that, and she did it. And people were calling it out, but YouTube, they make them. She makes them a lot of money. Like she literally went in front of another YouTuber's house and like posted his shit on Instagram for people to see. Like you can't do that shit in this day and age of the internet where people could just fucking like, oh, now I know where you live. I'm gonna go fucking like murder you and your family. But yeah,
yeah,
I don't
because
know.
women like that are gonna have people that are batshit crazy to do fucking weird shit like that.
But yeah, it's just a lot of when it comes to all that stuff. There's just so much like craziness and stuff that doesn't make sense or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. It's always gonna be like just hilarious to me
Yeah.
how much like certain people could get away with this and
If
that.
you're up there, if you're way up there,
If
yeah.
you're up
But
there, if you're up there. I mean, like, I mean, it's happened with like male streamers too. There was that one that was going after Act Man. I don't remember his
on
name. Like,
TV,
who again? Quantum TV. Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
TV.
Like nothing happened to him. Like he was doing shit too that that was against the terms of service and everything. And they were just like, nah, it's cool. We found nothing wrong.
Yeah, then Ackman got fucked over hard for that
And
shit.
Act Man was the one who got like, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he was gonna like
He made
terminate
he
his
made a
shit.
joke that like, oh, I about to go, what do you call it? What's the word? Fuck, I'm forgetting that goddamn word where you expose people's like shit.
Box.
Yeah, I'm about to dox some YouTube higher ups or whatever it was, like employees. LOL. Like he made it. It was clearly a joke, and they're like, yeah, you don't get any more money from us. That was fucked up. But I know Devin, you're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's a
Yeah, it's
lot of
like a streamer, YouTuber drama.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care about it. If you don't like someone, what they do, just stop watching them. Gives a shit.
Well, no, it's not even about like oh people don't like certain people or whatever it is. We're talking about the stuff like it's just like when it comes to like other streamers, like streamers against other streamers and YouTubers against other YouTubers and shit. I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Like, I don't give a shit about Pokimane. I don't give a shit about Amaranth. I don't give a shit about Quantum TV. I don't give a shit about like these people that we're talking about that have done some hilarious shit or whatever it is. I don't watch any of their
Mm.
streams. And even though obviously it started out with we're talking about Ninja, I don't watch Ninja. I don't like. Okay, what does he do? He plays Fortnite, right? Or at least he played Fortnite. Maybe he's playing whatever flavor of the month game, now or whatever. But like the only streamer that I don't even think that's the thing. I don't really watch streamers. I watch YouTubers, stuff that I could like watch on my own leisure. Like, oh, they put up a new video. I'll save that to my watch later list and watch it later and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
because YouTube is easier because they just have the content you want to watch already instead of like, oh, here's a 20, 30-minute video or some shit or what they talked about or a little bit like Asmongold. Like I watched, he obviously he's changed a fuck ton, but there be a topic of a video. I'm like, ah, cool, I'll just watch this. Boom, instead of I've watched it live or whatever. But then you
Yeah.
can watch it whenever you want. You don't have to be there like, oh, I missed it. I can just watch it. Catch up later.
Also, too, every time I go on Twitch and I'm like, okay, let me see. I want to watch some Destiny. Or like earlier, like I said, I was like watching someone play Ghostbuster Spirits Unleashed or whatever because I wanted the Twitch drops. Like, so much of that fucking screen is taken up by like, oh, follow this. Go to my YouTube channel. Oh, and here's a big ass fucking picture of me or screen of me. Oh, and here's you know this gamer drink that I'm sponsored by or whatever. Like, there's just so much bullshit cluttered on that fucking screen. I'm like, I don't want to watch you. Like, no. At least with YouTubers, like it's just whatever it is I happen to be watching. It's just that, and they're usually like, I mean, usually I'm just talking about or watching a lot of YouTubers that just like talk about stuff. So they're doing like reviews
I
on
think
games or whatever. But
I
like,
think the most I watched a lot was like fucking what Moist Critical.
yeah. Well, I mean, like
Yeah, he just gets to the point.
we
I
were
like
talking
watching
about it.
his stuff.
What 2 days ago, 3 days ago, whatever it was, the Act Man. Yeah, he did that Gears of
Mm.
War video.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't have to see his face with a bunch of like, I mean, yeah, there's the stupid ads like before we get into the video. This video, is sponsored by something, something like, oh, okay,
Factor meals.
Raid Shadow Legends,
yeah, like okay, now they're gonna talk 2 minutes, but
or War Thunder.
yeah, but at least with that, like I could just like skip, like I could just fast forward until I'm like, okay, they're definitely done with the ad. Okay, cool. I don't know. All I have to say is,
Yeah,
yeah, that sucks. Ninja has cancer. Oh my
yeah.
god.
Like Devin said too, I like using his platform to kind of bring awareness to people about getting checked in since we have such a big audience with little kids.
Mm-hmm.
And and the people like us too, our age too, like when he does his late night stream where he can actually swear and do all that stuff. Um, just tell people if there's a Ryan, always be safe out there, man. Crazy shit, anything can happen. Like cancer does not target anybody, in particular. They do anybody,
I
rich,
have
poor,
actually,
whatever.
I have actually thought about like doing like live
But you gotta get
streams
your
to do.
prostate though. You gotta get your prostate checked, right? You're like 50, right?
You should.
You're supposed
I
to
think it's
get
like
it.
40.
You're
I think
supposed
it's
to get it done.
45.
No, it's 40. 40 years old.
Ooh,
They recommend you get
I I
your
cannot
prostate
wait
checked.
for that day.
I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
Yeah,
doing that.
10 years,
No,
almost
I'd
10
rather
years, 9
die.
years from now, dude.
I'd rather die than have someone stick fingers up my ass
Eh.
or tube or whatever it is.
He's not
What's
gonna.
that fucking meme, bro? The guy's
It,
like, don't get a boner, don't get a boner. Like, wait, I'm not gonna get a boner. No, I'm telling that to the doctor, telling that to myself, dude.
Don't get a
or it's
boner.
like, or it's just like, or the one where it's just like, all right, I'm gonna check your prostate. It's like doctor puts one hand on my shoulder, and it's like puts his other hand on my shoulder, and I feel something going. I'm like, it's like,
Oh my
The cat meme. Huh?
god. Huh? Huh? All right, let's move on to this last thing. This is where we're gonna really have a lot of conversation.
get your prostate checked, Everett.
Oh my! Everyone, get your prostate checked. Don't get skin cancer. Get your prostate checked.
I'll check your prostate for free.
Oh my god! All right, so I don't know how you guys want to talk about this. There's three things that pertain to it. You want to just dump it all out there, or you want to go through each one with the Xbox stuff? You guys tell me.
Dump it on me.
Yeah,
So
dump it all, Devin.
there's three things. First off, there's pictures out there of a white Xbox Series X with no disk drive. There's also been reports of Phil Spencer hinting that the PC game store, like Epic Game Store and Steam and all that, could end up on Xbox. And not only that, there's rumors that like really strong rumors this time of an Xbox handheld, and it was even fueled more by Phil Spencer did an interview where he didn't outright say like, "Oh no, we're not doing no handheld." He basically said, "If we were to do a handheld, I'd want to do it right." There was obviously more to what he said, but he basically was saying like, if we're gonna do a handheld, it has to be done right. It has to feel like, uh, it wasn't his exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, it has to feel like you have an Xbox, like from your home screen, your TV to the handheld. So it can't just be like, like how obviously, you could stream games on your phone and everything. It just can't be that, where it's like, oh, it's clearly something else. It
You
has
want
to
like a
feel.
Steam Deck ish thing, like those kind of things. I feel like the Steam Deck's pretty solid, bro, for that kind of shit. For handheld, like
I
Switch is
mean,
pretty good.
see, I think that's why maybe there's been talks. There probably has been talks of like an Xbox handheld because yeah, there's been the Steam Deck obviously is like the big one, but there's what the ROG Ally.
There's
There's some
like
other
I think there's like a Lenovo one
a
too, right?
Lenovo one. These like handhelds that aren't just like obviously you have the Switch. Like that's the Switch. But something that's super powerful that will play games that look really good and run them at a really good frame rate and everything. They're starting to become more prevalent and everything. I mean, like even phones are starting to like the next iPhone was showing that they were going to be playing
Yeah, they're showing
games,
Resident Evil 8,
but they were
Resident Evil
showing that
8, shit like that.
yeah,
Resident Evil
that
4, I think, like remaster or the remake.
yeah, that they were playing them in like 4K or whatever it was. Like
Yeah.
so
But goodbye to that battery life.
well,
Yeah.
Phone's on fire.
so I
Like
mean,
that.
if
Yeah, my Steam Deck gets hot when I play God of War, man. Like those fans in there, it's just like.
yeah, there's still some kinks to work out, but
Just play on the console, bro. Please.
no, I know, right? Just play me on the
You get
console for
15
fun.
minutes of battery. It's like 4K, 60 frames per second. You play it for like 15 minutes. All right, you please plug into a power source, or else I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, like if the timer, time is now. If there was any time to do one, now, yeah, probably start getting in on that handheld.
Yeah, it'd be cool, yeah, if, like, I don't know, you essentially, like, make it like a Steam Deck, like, but it feels like
I
an
mean,
Xbox. Like you said, like, you can just make the Xbox UI on it. You have the ability to download games, like,
and if you
and
do
then
that
you
Steam and Epic games, just fucking
yeah.
incorporate that shit. Boom, done. Holy shit.
And especially if you add and then if you have like you can also stream on it too. Like so it's basically like a PlayStation Portal but better because you can download games. Like so that way if you wanted to play like let's say you're on the go and you're like I just want to play some Mortal Kombat like story mode, I can just play that on the go. But then if you want to like then if you're like in a good Wi-Fi area, you're like, "Oh, I want to stream play Gears of War 5. Like I just want to stream that and play it through there or whatever." Like if you could do both, then that's what would make it better. Like everyone would be like PlayStation Portal's ass, especially if you could be like you could switch between like Steam and Epic Game Store. Be like, why the fuck would anybody buy a PlayStation Portal if you could get this? Because like, sure, like I can't play Spider Man, but well, I mean, maybe I mean like eventually you could because it's on the Steam store.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
Eventually, like
mean,
yeah,
Spider
you
Man
get it in the
two.
yeah.
store, you can get it on
See,
Xbox.
I
Like,
think that would that's probably the biggest thing to me. Like, if if they really are like, yeah, there's handheld, cool, but like if Xbox allows like the Steam store to be added onto like, let's say they even are like, yeah, oh no, it's even gonna be on our handheld. Yeah, you essentially probably
GG's.
yeah, you essentially never need to buy a PlayStation maybe at that point because
Yeah.
that'd
they're
be
gonna release
cool.
their games on the
You
PC.
just have to wait a little while for the exclusives to show up on
Yeah.
PC, but
Get a ship port, and right out,
Oh
wait to
God,
update.
yeah, I guess that's true, huh? But
yeah.
But that'd be kind of cool. I think, like you said, like yeah, saying Steam, Epic Games would be on the Xbox handheld would be cool. So people that don't have like for instance, you Everett don't have like a decent computer to play like more insane games, but like maybe having that handheld can help you play some of those games on for the Steam, Epic, or like just games on PC versions. You know, play it on there. So if you have your Ultimate Game Pass, you can play games on PC that aren't on Xbox. You know, they're like, oh, you don't think I can run it. Oh
well,
well, you
no,
have your
like I said,
handheld that can
I have a
do that
mini
shit.
PC that's specifically supposed to be made for gaming. Still doesn't run games great, but
Yeah,
it'll
but
run
maybe
something.
this handheld probably a lot better.
Yeah. And if they ever do incorporate like what they've been talking about for years, like game downloads with the ability to like stream some of it. Like if you have a game let's say you have a game downloaded, but you can add in like cloud power so like it runs at a higher frame rate. That'd be cool too. But like they've been talking about that for years, like using the cloud in like with like a game being downloaded on your system to like actually do like that was being talked about like back when like the newest Crackdown. It was like, oh, the cloud's gonna give us so much advantages with this game. Like, there's gonna be like dynamic shit and stuff like that. But if you could just even just like boost the performance on your console or your handheld console, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the technology exists for that to fucking happen.
Yeah. It's like things like right now, like we're not really needing an Xbox handheld, because it doesn't really
I
matter.
don't
But
really
if you
need
had
an.
one, it'd be cool to have one. If they release it like let's just say 5 years or some shit, like that's actually a lot better.
See,
And see like how
I would pretty much like I would love a dedicated handheld that plays.
It depends on what it like. Again, they need to do it right because if it's like the PlayStation Portal, I'm probably not gonna buy it.
Yeah, it needs to be
yeah
done. It basically needs to be where like let's say like right now, see, like I said, I'm like on a little bit of a Ghostbusters kick. Maybe not play Spirits Unleashed, but there's also the remaster of the Ghostbusters video game. Like if I could download that on my Xbox handheld, you know, obviously connect it to the internet for save file and all that stuff. But like when I'm at work, I could just play a little bit of that, because I take like an hour lunch now, so play an hour of that, and then when I come home and connect, it connects to my internet or whatever. It just my save is in the cloud. Then when I go on my Xbox, my actual console, and just just like what they've been doing with their save cloud and everything. Just from my current progress, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's how it needs to be. Like, yeah, like you said, because if it's like the PlayStation Portal, it's like, oh, you have to be connected to the internet, and it's just like streaming what's basically on your console, right? Because it's remote
Yeah.
play. I don't know. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Because at that point, then it's just like, okay, I'll just you know I'll use my phone and do the Xbox streaming that way. But I don't want to do that either. Like I want that dedicated handheld. That's one of the cool things about the Switch is that it is, you know, yeah, it's a handheld, but it's the console. I mean, you think maybe they could do that with their next console? Actually, that's what the next console is for Xbox. It's not that they're making a dedicated handheld. Maybe they are planning to do what the Switch is doing. And it's like, okay, we have a dock, but here's the console, and it's super powerful still.
If the dock boosts or the cloud can up performance, then sure they could. But
Well, I mean, like the
So
Steam
like
Deck.
I don't know. I'd rather have them just have their own separate thing, like kind of like
yeah,
this is like a Vita, but obviously a fucking Vita like fucking steroid as shit, but like its own thing, you know, or like the Switch Lite kind of thing. Like that's what it's just for handheld. That's what it is for.
yeah,
Um, I don't want to switch shit for Xbox. Like I'm not saying like I'm shitting on Switch, but like Switch is it is the way it is, and it works perfectly fine. I don't know how they would do it for Xbox or how like a Switch version of an Xbox. Like I just rather have just be there, big
Well,
dick console there, just turn it on, boom, and play,
I
and then
mean,
I
we
just have my
have,
own little.
but we have an example in how it could be. The Steam Deck is could be that, and they even have like third party docks for the Steam Deck. So if it's
yeah.
just
But the
something
docks
like,
don't boost the performance. That's the
I
thing
don't
right
think
now. Like,
I don't think you need to boost the performance. Like if it just plays the games fine, like good enough, well not good enough,
Oh,
but like if it plays the games, you know, to the
I'd rather play the games big dick fucking thing.
yeah,
I'd rather have them have the Xbox like Series X2 or some shit than the fucking just that I can just take it to go. Fuck that. But yeah,
yeah,
again, I can play RuneScape on my fucking tablet. I don't give a fuck. Okay, like
yeah. And
I
JJ and I
guess.
work from home, so we don't need to go consoles very often. When we
exactly
have our lunch breaks, we can just
play if you wanted
turn our
to.
Xbox on.
Fine. Yeah. And sorry, but back to the thing for the Steam Epic games, like instead of like being on the handheld, like it'd be on like just even the console itself would be pretty cool. Because then there's a lot of games that are I guess PC, but they have a lot of consoles of like controller support. So I don't know if they'd be able to have some games. Kind of like the Steam Deck can only have a few games you could play on the Steam Deck itself. So I
Yeah,
wonder if they could do that for console. I'm just not entirely sure. I don't know if it's like it emulates it or I don't fucking know. 'Cause I'm trying to figure out like how that would be
it'd probably be up to the
the actual
developers
console.
to add controller support.
Like a lot of those games do have controller support.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, want to play this game? Like, yeah, mouse keyboard, or you can plug in a controller, play it. Like, oh, okay. Like, that's I don't know why you have, but I think it's like Rocket League playing on PC. It's like, yeah, you have it for fucking PC, but it's like, oh, but it's 100 times better playing on controller. Like, okay, cool. But again, Rocket League's on console, so it doesn't matter. You know, but it's like, so yeah, games that are controller compatible with that should. I just again, because again, some games are developed just for PC, so I'm just not I don't know the internet workings around that shit to make it easy. Because that'd be cool to just be able to play some games that are PC that we can never have gotten on console or some shit.
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck, you telling me Helldivers 2 on Xbox?
oh
Hell
my
yeah.
god, if it was through, yeah, I mean, that'd be kind of cool, right? Be able to play Helldivers 2 through Xbox because of Steam.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Lots of possibilities to make it good, but also bad.
Hmm. What about the
But I feel like
the
what's that?
white
Oh,
Xbox?
white always look clean and shit for consoles, in my opinion. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna fucking upgrade or do that one or whatever.
I don't think it's
I
gonna
still
be
like having a
upgraded.
disc.
It'll probably just be like a 2 terabyte console.
Yeah, I guess like swap it out for that one, but like I literally don't give a shit.
I mean, it
Like,
makes sense
yeah,
that
I
it
like having the disc
probably
one.
exists because there's the black bigger terabyte for the the 1S.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I'm surprised it took this long for it to be popping out.
you
But
know,
I don't know. Like I usually like again, I'm assuming we would all upgrade if they did have a special like Gear 6 console or some shit.
oh
We'd
yeah,
probably buy that. Unless
Honestly,
they do the
at this point,
faceplate
I don't
like
think I would get a
Starfield.
special edition console.
I would. I fucking would. At
I
the
For
don't
same
know.
time,
me,
if they make a really cool faceplate like they did for Starfield, like I really
Yeah,
like that idea.
see, that's the thing. I think they're done doing special edition consoles. I think that's what they're going to be doing, is those console wraps. So I mean, I'll buy a console wrap because what they were like $60 or some shit. I'll buy a
I think so.
Gears console wrap, but to buy a new console, I don't think I'd want to do it again. Because yeah,
I have the Halo one right now.
I bought the
I would
last
buy
three
Gears
Gears
one.
consoles. I bought all three Gears consoles. I got all
I
of them.
didn't buy Gears. What was the blue one? I didn't buy the blue one.
The
That was
ice
like
one.
what Gears 4, right? That was Gears 4 or 5.
It's Gears 5.
Gears 5? Yeah, I didn't buy that one. I bought all the other ones.
Oh, fake fan
I think
alert.
I fucking I'm just fucking tired, bro. Just doing that shit.
That's the thing. I don't know because that's for me. I'm like, they're gonna obviously it's not gonna just be $500 or 550 or whatever. They're gonna charge a little bit more, and I'm like, I
Well,
already
probably
have a
600 because
console.
it's probably gonna come with the game,
Yeah, exactly.
like they always do. If it's
Which is
pre-installed, don't
dumb
give a
because
shit.
like it was just dumb because it's like, well, if I have Game Pass, it's useless.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. The console I have, knock on
Unless it's like
wood,
the
it's
special
still
edition, like
working.
fucking ultimate, or I don't know, like you got the console exclusive fucking extra shit, so you get this special gun, like camo, you can only get for console, like you're getting that console version or something.
There has been stuff, right? Like if you bought the Gears 5 console, didn't you get like a special skin for what's her face for Kate, right? It had to be. It was a console.
Maybe I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while. That game
Probably
came
did
out
though.
in that game
It's
come
been a
out in
while.
2019.
That was 2018.
Still, yeah, it's been 4 or 5 years since a Gears game.
Yeah, you were like what, 42 or some shit.
Oh my god! All right, and with that, we're definitely that's where we're gonna end the podcast. It's a shorter episode. Only went about maybe an hour and
Everett
20
episode.
minutes. Yeah, exactly. No, that would have been a fat episode.
But you're short.
Oh my god. Yeah. All right, so that was episode 11, Gaming Chamber podcast. We should hopefully we'll be back next week. Like I said, this was kind of a slower week, but we still were able to churn out something. So we'll just keep trying to do that. Keep trying to do that. Keep trying to do that. Would like to keep it going. I've been 2 Beats to Kill You, aka Everett, and obviously joining me as usual was Devin and JJ. Go ahead and say laters, peoples.
Later, peeps, nerds.
Yep. See you guys. Keep gaming.
Yeah, exactly. Are you trying to give us like some kind of like, or are you trying to do a sign off thing like keep gaming, people? Oh my god.
I'm just saying random stuff every time. I'm not that cringe to keep
Oh
saying
my
that.
god. All right, and we will see you later, guys.